fucking bracket!
Supernova is currently in theaters, and I'm not going to lie, I saw this film about a week before filming this review. I decided I was going to wait 24 hours to actually review it, but then that 24 hours ended up being nearly a week, and the reason being was that it was a couple days after I saw the movie where I was like, I feel like I need to do a review, but I forget of what, so I went on Letterboxd several days after I was thinking that, and I was like, oh yeah, Supernova, I have to review that. Supernova was a movie that I was very much so looking forward to, despite not really knowing much about it. All I knew was that it was an LGBTQ drama, which for me, that's all I needed to hear. As well as the fact that Stanley Tucci and Colin Firth playing a couple, one of which has, slowly growing dementia. So this is a premise that very much so is up my alley. And again, I didn't see a trailer or anything. All I really saw was, I believe, the poster, and then, again, just word of mouth hearing that it got really good reviews. But I have to say, I feel very mixed about this movie. And overall, I get why some people would like this movie. Truly, I do. But for myself, there are quite a bit of negatives. But I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, because there are also some pretty good positives, I would say. First, I wanted to say the chemistry between the two leads. As I already mentioned, Colin Firth and Stanley Tucci, they are veteran actors. They are great. They give it their all. Their chemistry is on point. You definitely feel as though these two are individuals that have been together for quite some time, which makes sense because in real life, these two actors are like best friends. So it's great to see their friendship kind of really showcase on screen, just obviously in a more intimate fashion. I also think the dialogue feels mostly natural, which is obviously what the director's trying to go for, because this is a slice of life type movie. And some of the cinematography, again, most of it does seem like it's utilizing natural lighting. A lot of it does feel very natural, and it's fitting for the tone of the movie, which again, the tone is pretty consistent too, which is really good. But unfortunately, and I've said this before with slice of life filmmaking really isn't about the plot per se. It is about the characters and the story itself, and being able to latch on to either of those. And if you're able to do that, then by all means, you're probably going to really dig the movie, and you'll really be able to connect to the themes and messages. However, if you're not able to connect those things, then you're probably not going to like the movie. And that's the thing. This movie didn't really connect with me. Obviously, I know I'm not gay, but I do feel like I am able to connect with a lot of these type of movies, because a lot of them are dealing with universal themes and messages, and I respect what the director was going for in terms of themes and messages about dementia, but there was something I couldn't quite help but grasp, is the fact that this is something that the characters have been dealing with for a couple years, but you only really hear about them talking about it. You never actually really fully see the character that has dementia fully go into that. I understand it was like the early stages and everything, but I feel like that there should have been more dramatic moments towards that. Unfortunately, there's not. There's a moment here or there, but it's nothing really too big. But I think that they should have really emphasized that more so that way there's more dramatic heft. I get it that maybe, again, I don't really know too much about the subject matter, but I feel like maybe there should have been more drama to that. Now, again, I get that could go a little bit into melodrama, but it's all on how you direct it. If you are able to direct it in a way where it feels organic. The other thing is that the pacing, it's very much so slow, and because of that, I was really able to take a look at the plot and just kind of realize that it's slice of life filmmaking, so I wasn't really able to fully hold on to and grasp what these characters are doing and everything. I get what the director's trying to do and everything, but I just wasn't able to connect. And honestly, again, if you're not really able to connect or feel any emotions towards a slice of life movie, odds are you're not going to really be able to like the movie or appreciate it only from afar. And that's the thing. I appreciate it from afar. I get why somebody would like this movie. Truly, I do. I get why it has, I think, like a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, I get it. It's a movie that feels very natural in a lot of categories, but to a certain degree, I do think that there should have been a bit more meat to this movie, because as it stands, it felt kind of empty, unfortunately. And for me personally, I don't really like empty movies. I like movies that have meat to them. There's obviously a place for style over substance movies, but I wouldn't say this movie even is that, because there's not much to style to it, honestly. So As it stands, Supernova, I'm personally going to give it a 2.5 out of 5 star rating. So yeah, no hot sauce. But I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts on the movie. So let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, don't forget subscription, notification bell, and I'll catch you guys later.